Hello YouTube, Connor Comics here, and today I'm going to be doing an overview of my comic book shelf. Now I did do this, but that's going to be deleted off my channel because the quality was only 240p for some reason, but I know that this records at 480p. I know it's not that much of an improvement, but it's still an improvement. But just a quick overview before we get down with it. We have here Marvel Now, over there New 52, down below non-New 52, and down here we have like Marvel Now, and then just some figures in the center which I'll get into when we get closer. Now we get down to my Marvel Now. I have the complete Superior Spider-Man run, 1 to 6 by slot. That is Superior Spider-Man, My Own Worst Enemy, Superior Spider-Man, A Troubled Mind, Superior Spider-Man, No Escape, Superior Spider-Man, Necessary Evil, Superior Spider-Man, The Superior Venom, Superior Spider-Man, Goblin Nation. Now, that is a great Spider-Man run. Now, yes, if you hear the concept, you might think that sounds stupid or cheesy, but I really enjoyed it and I would highly recommend it. Down below, we have Uncanny X-Men Revolution by Brian Michael Bendis. I'm not sure if I want to get more because I wasn't a big fan of the art, but the story was interesting, but I'll just see if I get money. Now down below we have Marvel Uncanny Avengers The Red Shadow by Remender, number 1, and that's hardcover. I enjoyed that. That had the Red Skull, that was interesting. And then down below that we have Avengers World by Hickman, Volume 1. Now we're going to move on to my New 52. So now we get on to my New 52. Sorry if it's slightly darker than showing my other one. There was just a lot more glare like up this bit and you couldn't see the titles. But let's move on. Now I have coloured them into the colour tabs that they have on the side. So up top I have Batman The Court of Owls, Volume 1, Batman The City of Owls, Volume 2, Batman Death of the Family, Volume 3, and Batman Zero Year Secret City, Volume 4, and then Superman What Price Tomorrow. So that's in like the Batman Superman, so I'm pretty sure you would also have Nightwing in there and Supergirl. Then down below we get into the green, which is all the Green Lantern titles, which is Green Lantern Revenge of the Black Hand, Volume 2. I do have Volume 1, but my friend is borrowing that at the moment. He still has to give it back, but I'll make sure that he gives it back, otherwise I'm going to kill him. So then, yeah, like I said, Revenge of the Black Hand, Volume 2, and then Green Lantern End. That was the end of Jeff Johns' run that had been going before New 52 and finished at New 52. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on with Green Lantern after that, but I'll see. Then we have Green Lantern Corps Fearsome, number 1, and Volume 2, which is Alpha War. We then have Green Lantern New Guardians, The Ring Bearer. That was all with Kyle Rayner, and Corps was with John Stewart and Guy Gardner. Then we have Red Lanterns, which was Atrocitus and his gang, which is Volume 1. We then get into the Red Tab, which is Flash Volume 1, Moving Forward, and Flash Volume 2, Rogue's Revolution. We then have Justice League Origin number 1. I love the Justice League. I want to get more, but just money. We then have number 2, which is The Villain's Journey, and number 3, which is Throne of Atlantis. That was all about Aquaman, and I'm a big fan of Aquaman, so I enjoyed that story. And then we have Wonder Woman Blood. We then have Aquaman The Trench and Aquaman The Others, and then down below the big, thick hardcover, which is Superman Unchained by Scott Snyder and art by Jim Lee. I really enjoyed Superman Unchained. That if you were to pick up a Superman book in the New 52, don't go with Superman What Price Tomorrow, go with Superman Unchained. I know it's €30, then it's thicker and then it's hardcover instead of getting this for like 15 and it's crap. This is good and you're only paying another 15 more. You get hardcover, you get a load of extra art. The art is great, the story is great. Where this, the art is alright, the story is meh, and yeah. So now let's move on to the non-Marvel Now. And now we are on the non-Marvel Now. Now this is a small pile because I was trying to focus on a lot more of the Marvel Now and the New 52, so this is why these piles aren't as big as the others. Well, this probably looks actually bigger than the Marvel Now, because just up top you have 2 thick books and like 4 hardcovers. So up the top we have Daredevil by Frank Miller, Volume 1. That's great. Has guest characters such as Spider-Man, Black Widow, Hulk, and other characters like that. And then villains, you have Kingpin, Bullseye, Kingpin, Bullseye, Dr. Octopus, character named Gladiator, which has like this suit that fires out gladiator weapons. I thought that was pretty interesting. And then down below we have Daredevil Man Without Fear. If you've enjoyed the Netflix series, that is basically the book that it was based off, because in that you have the black sort of ninja-esque suit, you have Stick in there, you have his origin, and you have the Kingpin. Now I'm pretty sure there's Elektra in there too, but I don't think they had Elektra in there, but she'll be introduced in Season 2, so then you'll be able to see Elektra. I haven't read that book yet, but I've heard great things about it, so I'll try it after. Next we have Venom, the Land Where Killers Dwell. I enjoyed that book, cool Venom book, and I enjoyed Agent Venom. Then we have Civil War. I enjoyed Civil War, just the ending wasn't the best. Then we have Ultimate Comics, New Ultimates, Thor Reborn. That was a cool book, and it had Loki and that sort of thing, so yeah, I enjoyed that. Down below it we have Ultimate Comics X-Men. That was interesting, a lot more reading, but still enjoyable. Then down below we have Thor, Iron Man, God Complex. The idea was great, just it wasn't the best book. Then we have Ultimate Comics Captain America. That I really enjoyed the story and the concept. So yeah, there was another Captain America, but for the Vietnam War, and then he went rogue, so Captain America was made to track him down, and it was him versus that and their ideals and how they were different. That was an interesting book. Before I start blabbering on about that, let's move on to my non-New 52. Now we get on to my New 52. Up top we have Watchmen, which I got for pretty cheap. On the back of the cover price it was 20. Oh yeah, pretty sure it was like 20. Yeah, cover price 20, but I got it for $16.40. I know it's not that much off, but still, for that size book, it was worth it. Then my dad's reading that at the moment. He just haven't had much time, so he's not that far into it. We then have All-Star Superman. I'll have a review out for that soon. But my sister's reading that at the moment. I might do it just after this. Then we have Green Arrow Year 1. I know in my review I said Green Lantern Year 1. Not my fault, honest mistake, but people have pointed it out to me, so thanks for that. We then have Green Lantern No Fear by Jeff Johns. And then Green Lantern Revenge of the Green Lanterns. I should have Rebirth in between Year 1 and Green Lantern No Fear. Just I've lent it out to a friend and he still has to give it back. We then have Flash Rebirth by Jeff Johns. I want to get a load more of the Green Lantern Jeff Johns and maybe some Flash Jeff Johns. Pretty sure he wrote the Flash. But yeah, now let's bring up to my pop figures, and just random stuff. Now we get up to my figures. We're going to start on this side, which we have a little mongoose with a stand, so I just have that. It did come with a figure, but the figure's sort of broke. But I kept the mongoose because I thought it looked cool. We then have this random red Spartan figure, which comes with a sniper, but the barrel came off, not my fault. So he looks pretty cool. Also he sort of matches on the other side with my Master Chief. We then have Darth Vader pop head. Pop figure. Pop head, what was I saying? Pop figure. I got this like a year, 2 years ago. Can't remember when I exactly got him, but I've kept him ever since, and he's pretty cool. We then have up back, gonna have to tilt up the camera a bit. We have a Batman figure, which let me bring him closer. A Batman which is modelled off the animated movies that have been coming out. So I think this was part of the Batman and Robin pack or something, or like it was the Damian Wayne movie, and I quite liked him. I know he's simple, but I mean I've got a Batman figure, and it was like for €15. I know the others were like 20, 25, and I didn't have the money. Now if we slide across, we have Master Chief holding a Star Wars minigun, because I used to collect the figures. I still have the minigun. I wanted Master Chief to have a weapon, so I have him holding a minigun, because why not? Also, I really like this Master Chief figure. He's the Halo 4 Master Chief figure, and he stands next to his friend. He sits in between Batman and, yeah. We then have this little Lamborghini, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Lamborghini, which just sort of sits there, why not? And then in the back I have the Venom pop figure, and it says background toys exclusive, 14 plus. I don't know why it needs to be a 14 plus. I don't think that's going to scare a kid, come on. But I've kept him inside the box. I do take him out the box. I just think for the meantime I'll keep him in, but I'll take it out for this video. I was thinking of getting Black Suit Spider-Man, but I just thought the Venom looked cool. I might get round to buying it. Sorry for the glare. I might get round to buying it. If you've noticed, my pattern for buying pop figures is it seems to be black and villains, which is weird. I don't know why, but yeah. So there's just a closer look. Because there's no like restrictions, where with this one there's big restrictions because he's got the bigger head. This one, because he's on a smaller thing, this one bubbles a lot more. And I just think he looks cool and mean and very well made. So I'll put him in the back. Now I'm just keeping him in the box because at the moment I'm in a house that's being rented. So I'm waiting until I actually move into the proper house, and then I will leave him out the box. Oh, for God's sake. Nope, this ain't good. But just, it's slightly easier if I keep him inside the box, just for transport reasons, and just, I think for some reason keeping him inside the box just sort of makes it look a bit more alive. I don't know. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, everything's falling, and how I put him in the box, he looks a bit sad. Yeah, everything's falling. So, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed my shelf. Tell me if you have a nerdy shelf, or what comics you have from the New 52, what comics you have from Marvel Now, or do you collect Image, or Valiant, or IDW and different things like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and goodbye.